and welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be showcasing and I did a challenge to where I traded for, at first I was aiming for 24 hours, but it ended up turning into like 5 to 10 hours. So because there's no way in heck I could do it for that long. And of course we're gonna be starting from absolute scratch. Nothing, well, just a few randoms up to whatever it may be. All right, let's dive right into it. Okay, so at first I started off with these randoms that fan slash like best friend, her username is Creek Fan or something like that. And I treated those randoms, as you can see, and I'm on my alt positivity kindness. It says kidness love instead of kindness. I made a typo in making the account, but I traded these randoms for all this because this was like a few days after like the fruit pets came out, the fruit owls. So I thought that this was a good trade, but I don't know, it was probably fair. I'm not sure, it might have been a small loss. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, and then the next trade I did this, Fennec Fox for that, pretty small. Then Tangerine, I did this trade basically just because of the tree Sasquatch, because I knew that that might have had some value. Plus there was a bunny and some cute pets in there, so. And then I did the tree Sasquatch for Hummingbird, Angus Cow, and that weird blue thing. And then I did the Hummingbird and that thing for a Neon Humbug. It was my first neon of the video. And then 2 Poodles for 3 commons, which I think was a good deal. Plus the Hop Bop, that's out of game. So Zebra for a dog, good deal. Well, the whole reason I traded a zebra for a dog was because I was trying to get a dog for someone. And I traded that dog for a retired egg. And I thought that was a huge W. And on this account, I don't have VIP, so I couldn't just buy retired eggs. And I didn't want to cheat by buying a bunch of retired eggs on my alt. Okay, this is the 10th trade. I traded a bunch of randoms for a temple friend, and they are probably over. I'm not sure. It might have been fair. Temple friend is like 0 value. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. It is like pretty much like 0 value now, even though it says legendary. It's stupid. And then I got a bunch of randoms for free. Well, the person who gave me the temple friend basically just gave me all my stuff back to help me with the challenge. So thank you so much, Sweet Mima6. Sweet Mima6. Okay, thank you so much. And then I traded the temple friend for a bunch of ultra rares and other randoms. Then I traded a bunch of randoms for a neon tree frog. Then a few randoms for muskrat, neon humbug, neon tree frog, and a bunch of other ultra rares and randoms for a ride potion. It's just gonna show the second part of the trade here. A bunch of other randoms. And then ride potion for a bunch of neons, which probably wasn't the best trade. I was telling people about it in the Adopt Me Discord server and like, bro, you took such a L. But I was able to make my profit back a bit. And I got a free, what's it called? Japanese fairy? Why are they called fairies? These are birds. I don't know much about birds, guys. But, this person gave me a free Japanese fairy to help me out with the challenge. Thank you. Their names are both emotional damage. Emotional damage! Okay. And then I traded, okay, this is probably one of the best trades of the video. I traded Neon Angus Cow, Neon Tree Frog, bunch of other neons, and a bunch of other randoms for a peach owl, and this is like 3.25 in value, something like that. This is a huge upgrade for me. And then this is probably like the best. The last trade was one of the best. This is probably the best. Peach owl for apple owl, a dust dragon, and a Angus calf. Like, I was so surprised that they did this because, for one, the peach owl for the apple owl at the time was fair. I don't know if their value's gone down or up. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to their value. But for one, the peach owl for the apple owl was fair. And then they added the dust dragon and the calf, and I'm like, what? And they accepted. So I was so happy. That was like the best trade of the video, honestly. Biggest W. Or, well, there's more to come. And then this is the 20th trade in, by the way. And okay, this is Angus calf, emu, it's called Anza. How could I forget the name? I'm making a mega on my main. And I got a bunch of other randoms for free. Thank you. Emu for a bunch of stuff. Okay, I traded a few randoms for this and a minion chick. The only reason I wanted a minion chick because I knew it was legendary. Then I traded the apple owl because I was struggling to trade it. I traded the apple owl for a mega Angus cow. And at the time it was worth like 3 something. So it was about like a pretty fair trade. I think they might have been a little over, or maybe I was a little over. I couldn't remember. But then a zebra for another retired egg. Minion for a bunch of... Honestly, this was a W. Look at all these vehicles. Limo. Yeah. Anza for a bunch of eggs. It's the 30th trade. Okay. Angus cow for minion chick, and this was definitely one of the best trades too, because the moon rabbits have good like demand, I'd say. Or I don't know, I just feel like they're pretty desirable. I feel like everyone forgot about them for a while, and I did myself as well, and people realized, oh wow, wait, they're actually really cute. Let me know if any of you have a neon one I could try to offer, but I'm pretty low on stuff right now because I basically trade everything I have for one of my dream pets, and I'm gonna make a video on that soon, so stay tuned. Okay, Dust Dragon. Okay, this is one of the best trades as well. Hang on, let me take a drink real quick. Okay, I did the Dust Dragon, the Mega Angus Cow, and a bunch of other stuff like vehicles and randoms for a Ride Goose, which was a huge W because this is an exotic. Like, people overpay for exotics. And then I traded the goose for a Neon Ride Unicorn in 2 bunny swirls, which was a small overpay in value. I probably could have gotten better, but honestly, I was happy with this trade. Then I traded the Neon Unicorn for 2 Frost Furies and a Neon Ride Alicorn, which I think was a W. And I traded the Neon Ride Alicorn for Neon Ride Bubble Buddies and an Alley Cat. And I traded the Frost Fury and the Bunny Swirl for a Neon Ride Bunny Swirl. Then I traded, this is another one of Creek's trades. See, you can see their username, xcreek_fanx. I traded a Ermine, I think is what it's called, for a bunch of stickers and toys and stuff, which would help me out with ads and trades. Okay, then I traded. This was the thing that I was least expecting in this video. Okay, so, what was I doing? This was like one of my dream pets at the time, a Neon Ride Pudding Pup. I traded the Neon Ride Bunny Swirl, the Alley Cat, the Neon Ride Bobble Buddies, the Frost Fury, and another Bunny Swirl, and a bunch of random ads that they requested. And I was honestly so surprised that they did this. I think it was a pretty fair deal, but definitely an upgrade for me, because this is an exotic as well. But I love the Pudding Pups. But generally I did end up trading this in the future, but I was really happy when I got it. Best trade of the entire video, a Neon Ride Pudding Pup for a sandwich. I'm just kidding, guys. I definitely wouldn't have traded that for a sandwich. I just gave it to myself. Push on through. Your favorite song was on the oldie station. Push on through.
Oops, how did that get there? Anyway!
Okay, so a quick recap. The first best pet we got was Peach Owl, then we traded the Peach Owl for the Apple Owl, the Dust Dragon, and the Angus Calf. Then we traded the Apple Owl for a Mega Angus Cow. Then I traded the Mega Angus Cow and the Dust Dragon that I got from the previous trade for a Ride Goose, I think? Yes, for a Ride Goose. And then I traded the Ride Goose for a Neon Ride Unicorn and 2 Bunny Swirls. Then I traded the Neon Ride Unicorn for 2 Frost Furies and a Neon Ride Alicorn. And the Neon Ride Alicorn for a Neon Ride Bubble Buddies and an Alley Cat. And the Frost Fury, the Bunny Swirl for a Neon Ride Bunny Swirl. Finally, I traded the Neon Ride Bunny Swirl, the Alley Cat, the Neon Ride Bobble Buddies, Frost Fury, regular Bunny Swirl, and a bunch of randoms for a Neon Ride Pudding Pup. Okay, so overall, was it worth it? Yes, I got a Neon Ride exotic. Was it worth like 5 hours plus of my life? Probably not. Honestly, if values weren't so like ridiculous and overpriced, I definitely would have gotten much quicker. But it was really fun to just, well, you know, like not like super fun. There were some moments where I just felt like I wanted to give up or just take breaks. You know, I did kind of push myself one day. I got up pretty early one day and then I just did it for a couple hours straight. But I mean, it was one of my dream pets at the time, so I'm really happy about that. And of course Birdie just randomly teleports as I'm filming. But ignore that. The Dorito man. What? Oh my god. I'm in my private server, so no one can like, well, I mean, people could join. I probably should have turned the joins off, but it's okay. He said hi. So guys, if you want to try this, let me know your progress. This was really fun. It was like a 5 to 10 hour thing. I can't remember. I was gonna do 24 hours, but I just couldn't do it, and I was already satisfied at this point. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it until the end, comment like a, my Strawberry Shortcake Dragon has a rain cloud hat, so do like a rainbow emoji and a cloud emoji if you made it to the end. And remember, you are safe, loved, and protected. May the universe bless you. Goodbye, my creators.